Hey yo everyone! Hello, hello, hello. Oh my god. We got Kicks just as bad as Twitch for those people. Pixie, Jewel, I see you. Jax, how's it going? Let me deal with this kick thing real quick. Go. We're on the band train. We're on the band train. Okay. Banning those buggers. Wait a lifetime, I swear, just to end up right here. Wrong time, right place. Okay. This is what we're doing. Welcome in. We're checking out Windrose, which I hear good things about. Pirate MMO. So, let's just dive right into it. What do we got? I guess we pick first. I mean, I kind of like being an old tatted man. Old man pirate. Oh, this guy, I bet this guy could get the ladies. Oh, we got some Yakuza. I don't know where he's from. Bro, what happened? You had a full head of hair. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's go. She's pretty cool, too. Yeah, we're going with this guy. We're going with this guy. Okay, next up. We're just gonna keep him the way he is, or should we keep him the way he is? I mean, it's a demo. I don't want to. I mean, that seems pretty good right there. What is this origin? Option 3. Oh. Interesting. Oh, he's kind of cool. Just the eyes were kind of crazy. Crazy eyes. He looks like a werewolf. Okay, let's go with werewolf guy. The cell shadingness of this game is a little odd. How old am I? Yeah, I like middle-aged. I'm middle-aged. I love all the scars and stuff. Okay, I don't want to mess with this too much. Oh, I have white eyes right now? They're not blue? Oh, blue's kind of cool. My eyes are blue. Let's keep blue. Hair. I do like this hair because it's very werewolfy. This is the hair we have? That's this? Well, it's because I have a beard too. Nope. I mean, if I didn't start balding, this is what I would look like. Oh, we can do a longer beard too. Okay, let's get back to this. Yeah. And now, no stash. Oh. Yeah, I like no stash. And then we have the little goatee. I mean, this one here makes me look kind of like a leprechaun. Let's keep the little scruff. No, that don't look good. Little scruff. And then we got the chops. Now it's the length of the chops that I'm wondering. That's the best werewolfy one, I think. The one that it's on. We're gonna keep those. And then the brows. Oh. Let's go full bushel. And then hair color. I actually like the blonde. It looks better than the gray for the werewolf aspect, I feel like. Tattoos, yeah, we're good with what we got, I think. Unless we... Yeah, no. The back, I guess it's the same one. Oh, I actually like that one. Yeah, that one. Then we got right shoulders here. Wait. Let's go with that. And then right forearm. I like the turtles and stuff. I also like the tribal stuff. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that. Oh, I kind of like that one. But I like that. But then it's too much. It blends right into that one. Why is this one that one? This is just the demo. They're learning. They're learning. Oh yeah, I think they got these mixed up. Let's go with that. Then we got lag tattoos. I feel like I should be fully kitted, no? Put the old full kit on. Not bad. Kind of like that. It's a treasure map or something. Couple crabs. Let's go with that. Okay, next. Makeup. I should probably have dark eyeliner on. My face is so caved in, you can't even see it. Okay, let's do that. I don't think we need lipstick. Blush. Oh, look, we can pretend to be a ginger like everyone on that website. Like, I don't understand these people that give themselves fake freckles, and the fake freckles look so bad. Actually, that blush doesn't look bad because it looks like dirt. It's not bad. And what's our name? Hey, we got our name. Wow. Wow, that's kind of crazy, actually. Okay. Work in progress. Yes, I thought so. Okay, let's quickly do, okay, there's nothing to change there. Cool, 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 cool. That'll probably have to get changed. Let's see. Move, sprint, jump. Dash is control. Okay. We got interact.
Heavy attack. Really? Let's make that heavy attack. Walk is caps lock. Okay, reload. Why is aim alt? Because we can still block if we have a gun? Special attack is F. I don't know how I feel about that aim. It's for building. Oh yeah, so this is like a survival MMO. That's why I think this is gonna be cool. Can I make E anything? I mean, I think E should also be blocked then if there's no melee. Or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll keep it like that for now. Is there color or motion blur stuff? We will see how this runs. Motion blur epic off. High contrast, yeah. HDR, thank you. Why won't you turn on? My screen is literally on HDR. Okay, maybe they just don't actually have it yet. Okay, let's play. Oh, here we go. Wait, what? Is this just a survival game? Hold on. I thought this was supposed to be a new MMO. Hold on. Embark on a PvE survival adventure. Oh, Age of Piracy. I misunderstood what this was. Build, craft, explore. So this is just a survival game. Okay. This is a Souls-like combat? I like the survival game aspect. Oh, I got an early demo, I think, because now I can download the demo. Yeah, I thought it was like this, but MMO for some reason. I thought this was gonna be like New World. That's what I was expecting, actually. Okay. Solo offline, I guess. Wait, what are the servers? Is this gonna be like Rust? You haven't played on any server yet? Find server, invite code, Okay, so it's not in that sense. But maybe there'll be forums with things. Choose the world to play. Great new. Okay, let's see. What do we got? An easy voyage. The intended experience. No mercy seas. Set the rules. Okay, let's do the intended then. Actually, what's that do? Oh, okay, modifiers. I see. Shared quest progress. Oh, okay. 100. Ooh, 150. That is quite the jump there. Boarding difficulty. Okay, so we're gonna get ships and stuff. That's why my name was available. My name was available because there's no one to compete with. It all makes sense now. Okay, let's check it out. I wonder how in-depth this demo is gonna get. How long it'll be. My god, I've been breaking out like crazy. Craze. The year 1700, the seas tremble with the roar of cannons and turn red from blood. Edward Teach Blackbeard proclaims himself the king of pirates of the West Indies. Rumors are spreading that he struck a bargain with the devil himself and commands the dead. After crushing the British fleet, Teach turns his forces toward Tortuga, the last bastion of freedom and independence in the Caribbean. Not looking for trouble, and with a couple of other poor souls in tow, you try to slip your fast ship through the blockade ring. But just a few days later, you wake up in your cabin and realize you're under attack. Alright, head's pounding, vision's rolled. Okay. Click the back of your head. Okay. There's a big lump. Okay. Last thing you remember is a deck lurching under your feet as cannonballs hit the hull. Oh, that's not good. We're gonna lose our ship. Ship's under attack. Need to get out of the cabin, see what's going on. Press 1 to draw your saber. Cut your way out of the cabin. Why? You can't just like open the door? Yeah, punch it. Ah, see? That worked. Wait. This is a doctor. I thought you died in the first broadside. Skip the details. How bad is it, Doc? Blackbeard's pirates. Oh, no! Blackbeard's boarding us. Okay. Okay, let's go help. I just got a coffee. Drink some coffee to rouse yourself. Okay. There we go. Break down the barrier to clear the way. Let's get our sword out. There we go. Are these boots mine? Can I take the boots? No. Okay, let's just go fight. Okay, hold on. This is gonna make me not feel great. Let's do that. Whoa, whoa. Oh, don't love that. There we go. Keep moving. I never stopped moving. Can I fire the cannon? Fire the cannon. Can I loot them? I want to loot. I guess I just gotta keep blocking. Okay. There we go. Well, I mean, if this is Souls-like, I can do Souls-like. Wow. That's pretty cool. Everyone's dead. That sucks. Sucks for them. What am I skipping? Oh, it's a little comic book. Found the artifact. It was really on the ship. Anchored down my throat. Something's definitely not right with this thing. Get the captain. He'll handle it. Off my ship, you dogs. Is that me? Am I saying that? Oh, they got guns. I'm like a ninja. I cut his head off? Prince of Persia or something. Oh no. What did I just pick up? Oh, I just got shot. Is that Blackbeard? Spry, aren't you? Consider yourself deposed, Cap. Take that artifact from the filth. It's eating him. Holy Mary, protect us. Devil, take it. Captain Richards. Not with your bare hands, idiots. Throw the bodies overboard. We're leaving. I don't see Blackbeard's Blackbeard. Didn't he have like a giant black beard? I thought. Oh. Okay. Well. Oh my goodness. Quite the loading times. I'm almost out of my seaweed sleeves. Which makes me sad. You wake up on a deserted island, so I must have powers or something. The waves must have washed you ashore. You remember the shot searing through your chest. The bullet passed clean through, yet there's no trace. The wound has healed as if it never existed. Yet your body, from your heart to your fingertips, is laced with patterns that shimmer with cold light. Touching them hurts. You need to figure out where you are and why you're still alive. So, okay, I can still see my tattoos, but I don't see the shimmer. Wait, let's... Oh yeah, it shimmers a little bit. Okay, I see. I see. Okay. Oh, I thought those waves were like dolphins for a second. Okay, so light a bonfire. New quest and journal. You can build a bonfire by switching to construction mode. By pressing B. Okay, well let's press J, open journal. Stop tracking, Islander. No, we're gonna keep tracking that. Light a bonfire, blah 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 blah. Then we got library, challenges, collections, discovery, key discoveries, fast travel bell. Ooh. For fast travel, okay, that's nice. Copper, rough hide. Like, did I already discover that? How did I discover it? Oh, there's different biomes. Foothills, cursed swamps, ashlands. Where are we? Coastal jungle, okay. There we go. How big's the map? Maybe a decent size. We'll see more as we unlock things. Flagship, character. There's my inventory. Copper bullets, okay. But I don't have a gun? I do have a gun. Okay. Okay. Stats, nothing right now. Okay. I am hungry. Okay, well, let's just pick stuff up. I think I gotta change that still a bit. Yeah, that's good. Got stones. Can I... Oh! I can. Okay, what about this? No. What about this? Okay. Stone axe or better required. So I can't use my sword? Oh, works for plant fiber though. Oh. Wait, what's going on? Everything was getting dark there for a second. That was weird. Okay. Oh, seashell. It's a horn. Okay, we probably have enough stuff for a bonfire now. I feel like I'm in Animal Crossing. I'm gonna go find someone to sell the shells to. Okay, but all this meat and stuff, like, can we eat these? That's what I'm wondering. I feel like we're gonna be able to eat these shells. Are there fish? Can I swim? Can I go under? Dive. Dive. Can I dive? Okay, we don't know if we can dive yet. Oh, I'm drowning. Oh, I'm drowning. Well, this is typical Canadian behavior right here. Just drowning day one. Oh, we got some nails. Why is everything going dark? Is it just because I'm out of stamina? It is. Okay. What if I hard swing it? No. Okay, I can't get that. What else? I guess we just should we stay on the beach or go into the jungle? Should probably stay on the beach first. What's that? Ooh, it's a boar. We're gonna get some food. That was aim. It's got 2 armor. Okay, that... What is that over there? Oh, it's a bird. No bullets. Reload. I do have bullets. It showed bullets in my thing. Okay, it's getting nighttime. Let's start this fire. Look, why are there shells all the way up here? We are hungry too. Oh! Hey, Dodo! Oh, they're protective. Okay, there we go. We got some eggs. We can make an omelet. There's this whole structure here. We're slowly dying. Okay, new discoveries. But first, build a bonfire. Yeah, build it right here. Building cooking fire. Under building mode, then right mouse button to select a structure. But how do I select a structure? Oh, like that. Like that. By doing as it said and pressing the right mouse button. Jeez. Okay, I'm gonna need cooking. There we go. I'm gonna need a workbench, I'm sure. There we go. Yeah, we'll need a tent, so we'll need some fiber. Okay, we need some more fiber. And then we're good. Okay, first off, let's cook. Bacon and eggs. Let's do boiled crab. There we go. A little dodo broth. Yes. Okay. How about we eat? What do these do? Might contain a pearl found on the beach. Bird meat. Wait, where? I made those things. Where'd they go? Are they cooking? Oh, take all. There we go. 7. Oh, that's a quick eat right there. Okay. How do I put things onto my bar? Look. It says I have copper bullets. Oh, right-clicking. Right-clicking uses things. Okay. Workbench. There we go. We can make some rope. Of course, fabric. Oh, stone bullets. There we go. Let's take some of that. Okay, we're learning, guys. We're learning. I also need to make an axe still. So can I just go in here and chop fiber? Okay. Let's make a tent. There we go. Okay. What's the bonfire for? Guests of the camp. Don't have any guests, okay? Workers. Oh, we can get workers. Camp info. Building crafting stations. Okay. Resting comfort. Okay. And shared storage. Okay. Press E at the tent to set revival point. Okay. There we go. New discoveries. Food. Yeah. With the eggs. Okay. So should I crack these? Should I crack this open, the scallop, to see if we can, if we have a, what's that do? What'd I just do? I think I'm eating it. I want a pearl. Maybe I'm not eating it? I don't know. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, kill a boar, obtain its hide. Okay, easy enough. Easy enough. I should probably make a chest too, I think. Curious. Ooh. I got a medallion? Broken heirloom medallion. Okay. We got, ooh, a talent tree. Okay. Progression. Okay, so now what do you mean no? I definitely have bullets. Look, bullets. More bullets. I don't understand. Okay, so it's because I don't have gunpowder? Is that it then? Okay, let's go kill a boar. Hey, boar. Ooh. Holy! I think the game set me up for failure. Why are the dodos protecting the boar? I died right away. Is this one of these things that I lose all my stuff if I... Okay, maybe it is a little Souls-like. Get away, get away, get away. Okay. Okay, we got this. We got this. We're gonna get him. This is the one, guys. This is the one. He's not gonna see it coming. Get the stuff. Oh! He took out my leg! He got me at the knee. He's such an aggressive dude. Okay, so I don't need to loot him or anything. You just auto pick stuff up, I guess. What does that look like? Poop on the ground. There's that other dodo. Oh. Take their eggs. Yeah. How you like me now? I'm just taking your eggs. For that assault on me when I did nothing. Okay. Okay. I should probably just cook a bunch of stuff, eh? Oh, we can make bacon and eggs! Let's go! I mean, let's make that, yeah. I'm curious about the workers. Okay, eat that. There we go. There we go. Discovery. Okay, because of the leather or the hide, now we can make all this clothing. Okay. No, challenges. Craft boots. Okay. Bird hunt. And buccaneer in training. Okay, okay. Those we'll just get as we play. So I need to make... Can I burn? No. Okay. Where's, Oh, I definitely want these. Where are the boots? It wants me to make boots. There's no boots. Maybe I gotta make fabric. Make some bandages. Make some rope. That didn't open anything up. I need more hides. I need copper as well. Oh, torn sailcloth bag. Here we go. Okay. Well, let's take all of this. Can I make storage yet? What's this? Floor standing torch. Okay. I need some more wood. Oh, armor and clothes. I need a different bench. Okay, okay. So I need fabric and wood. Okay. Let's go get some wood. The waves keep making me think that it's, like, things coming in to get us on the island. Let's do that, and that. And, really, I don't need these things up here. A tusk. Nice. What's this? Animal fat. Okay, a little bit of resin. There's some food. Okay. We've got the axe now. I thought something was shooting me for a second. Can I cut down full trees? Oh, you can, you can. And then you gotta get rid of the stump. And then can you chop them into smaller ones? Yeah. Oh, okay. So you... I don't think you can pick up the big ones either. Good to know, good to know. So if the axe and pickaxe take damage, then I would definitely end up doing this with a sword instead, because I'm guessing the sword wouldn't take damage. Because it's a permanent item. Oh, that's pretty cool. This here, these effects, the fire smoke effects, that's really nice. That's beautiful, actually. Crazy. Okay, real quick, let's look at the map. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big map. It's gonna be a pretty big map. Okay. Let's do armor and clothes. we'll do that right over here. And I want to do a torch over here. There we go. And I guess that's it for now. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Now we got storage and beds. Okay. Wait. Do I need a bed? Sleeping spot. Better than nothing. Allows you to set revival point. Requires a roof. A tent. Exploring unknown islands is always more pleasant when you have a tent to rest in. Allows you to set a revival point. So I guess I don't need one with that. Storage bale. 28 slots. 28 slots for a storage sack as well. These are all 28 slots except for the basket. I guess either fabric or wood. It depends on what you want. Kind of like the barrel idea, but obviously we gotta do the chest first, right? Put it on this side so that the light hits it. And I guess do we have enough? We don't have enough. Okay, now we can build actual structures if we wanted to. Okay. Well, we're advancing pretty quickly. We got roofs. Okay. Pillars. I wonder what the physics are like in this game. How much I'll have to use the pillars and stuff. Okay, when did all this stuff unlock? Like, I didn't even realize. A wardrobe. Can we keep stuff in it? Comfort +1. Comfort bonuses do not stack within the same category. Must be within bonfire range. Flimsy structure bound to collapse in the first storm. Okay, that's good. Farming, nothing yet. Pre-built structures. A hut frame. Or a hut. And the hut is just a crap ton of plant fiber. Interesting. Okay, let's get... That's easy to get. Easy. We can do fences, too. We got different lighting. Oh, okay, like wall sconces. There we go. This is all comfort stuff. So... no actual use, just comfort. So I can't store water? Will I dehydrate? I don't actually see a hunger bar. I know I was hungry. Character. What's this? Vitality. Increases health. If you run out, you die. This is giving us a bonus of 5. Okay. Elixir. Food. That must be a food slot as well. If I unequip this, okay, yeah. Does give us the extra slots. Okay, let's make boots. I guess we need gunpowder too, eh? A roof is required? Oh, you didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that. Okay, let's get fiber. Whoa! Who's that? I don't want to see who this is. Is he a zombie? Wait, for real, is he a zombie? He's moving like a zombie. Can I get zombie workers? Is that the thing? What are we up to? We're up to 84. Can I just collect the fern? No. Not gonna lie, attacking them is kind of annoying. Let's see. Oh, he is drowned. Oh, no, no, no. I was just observing. Just observing, sir. You're slow though, so that's good. You just sped up. Oh. Let me get that scallop. Thank you. Good thing you're slow. Oh, and I miss. Oh, oh, block that. Oh, come on. No, no, no. Aha, undead essence. Okay. Oh, but my health just regens. Okay, that's a little weird. It's a little weird. Why does my health just regen? What's the point of me having these bandages then? I gotta say, okay, yeah, it's Souls-like in the attacking and everything. That's all fine and dandy and cool. Actually, let's see if there's a difference. No, there isn't. But, like, well, there's a little difference, I guess. In the collecting of materials, I don't need that to be Souls-like. I mean, I still haven't even played the Souls games, so... Oh, I got coconuts. Let's go. Which I probably should at some point. I should actually do that at some point. It'd probably be just like my Minecraft. Actually, no, it'd be way more frustrating. I don't play the Souls games because I'm pretty sure I do not enjoy that style of gameplay. It's the not being able to cancel your attacks for a block. Like if you accidentally hit the button one too many times and it just queues it up. That's what I don't like about Souls-like games. This one doesn't seem to do that. Like I can instantly block. That's what I need in Souls-like games. I'm gonna sneeze. Are all these ferns like respawning that quickly? That's not right. Oh, excuse me. Like I feel like I have unlimited ferns here. Ooh, can I get the palms? No. I should be able to utilize the palms. That's crazy. I think that's something that I really liked about Green Hell and stuff too. Okay, how much? 229. Oh, I'm almost there. Couple more. I feel like this game still has probably quite a bit to work on. But watch, they'll release like next week or something. Okay, so we're gonna build the pre-builts. I can't see. Excuse me. Let's have an island beach house. Out in the water. Structure's unstable. Stop it! Okay, back off. That needs to be fixed. Oh my god. Let's switch off that real quick. Okay, they can't go super high. Demolition mode. Move up, down. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, I see. How do I move something? There we go. Okay, wait, I can open deposit. I saw pickup a second ago. Oh, it was on the scattered log. And now I'm hungry. But I don't have a hunger meter, so that's confusing. A little confusing. I must be able to move this. Is there one specifically for moving? Building options is Q. Rotation angle, snapping. Okay, okay. And default. Can't run that. Okay. That's not what I was looking for. Demolition mode. There we go. But did... Oh. Okay. And we get all that stuff back. And then... Oh, I can customize in here if I wanted to, too. Okay. Are you gonna switch back? There we go. Yep, yep, yep. I thought there was gonna be a window up against that wall. This is still nice, though. Could I stick a second floor in here? Wait, how do I snap then? Snapping's on, but I don't see the option to snap it to something specific. Okay, wait, let's do... I need lights in here. I wouldn't mind a window either. We don't have clay, so I guess we'll do this for lighting. Where'd I put that? Just barely. There. There we go. We'll put one. Why can't I put one there? What do you mean the structure's unstable? Oh, the light was unstable. One right there. One right there. Yeah, that's not bad. Is that a shark? The waves keep tricking me. Okay. So I think I want to build outside. I wouldn't mind just putting a couple torches here. There we go. Okay, now let's build some boots. I need more hide. It didn't say that. Need a lot of hides. Okay. Okay. Let's... Hold up. Storage. What I need? More nails. Forget about it. Forget about it. We'll just put stuff in here. Deposit similar. Oh, but I have nothing in there right now. Okay. Oh, good amount of slots. Split stack, shift move. Okay. Found on the beach and on palm trees along the shore in the coastal jungle. Maximum health lasts 7 minutes. Increases. Use. Nice. Is something coming to attack me? Is that what I hear? That's what it sounds like. I don't see anything. Here's my boat. My shipwreck. My boat now. Can't check those. Okay. So, I feel like my axe is going to be stronger than my sword. So we need more hide. Hello? Hogs. Wait, can I sleep through the night? Oh, hey. I blocked that. Come on. There we go. Another hide. Let's go make our boots. Like, I don't like that fight. I guess I'd be making a gun. Durst! What's up? What are you saying? I guess welcome in. I guess I'd be making a gun more than anything. Wait, if I hit these ones specifically. Harvest. Oh, okay, I like that. That's cool. Why isn't it just auto picking it up though? It auto picks up some of it and some of it it does not. What are you playing today, Durst? Okay, let's make those boots. Get the next quest. We'll just move through the quests. See how that goes. Oh my god, I need cloth now. I think I'm gonna need this bench in there. Let's do that. Now that we got a home. Okay, make boots. And then I need a bunch more hides. Mine copper ore in the nearest cave. Okay. Okay, okay. Broken saber is sorry sight. Oh, I can make a better weapon. Okay, yeah. I like the idea of making a better weapon before we go trying to kill everything. Why did it organize it that way? That's kind of weird. Sort it. There we go. Okay, let's go see. Let's go see about mining. Oh, can we sleep? I can set the revival point, but can I sleep? With the bed. Can we sleep? a sleeping spot. Better than nothing. Hold on. Give me the fibers. I don't like that I can't just pick those either. That's the other thing. Like, having to actually swing on those things. Not great. Okay, let's try the bed. Or we'll stick the bed behind. Whoa. The bed became small. That's weird. That's weird. Okay. We can't sleep. Okay, so we just gotta live throughout the night? I don't like that. I don't like that. I want to sleep through the night sometimes. Is that a giant crab? A thorn fiddler. Okay. No, don't you look at me. I guess we need to find a cave. There's 2 campsites here. What's this? Whoa! Whoa! I did not mean to enter your place. I am so sorry. Ow. There. Woo! He gave me a closed scallop shell. Okay. What's this? Letter to a good friend. I already have this note. I do? What's that? Saying tab? Open? Curios?
Henry, you treacherous bastard. To whom have you pissed off this time? Some madman is chasing my people all over the Caribbean. Half of our caches have been destroyed, and suppliers are refusing to deal with us. We've lost dozens of shipments, and we'll lose plenty more if you don't resolve this. We can barely hide from Blackbeard's cutthroats. And now this new mess on top of it. We're going to lay low for a while. I'd advise you to do the same, since the bounty for your cunning ass has not been lifted. Sort this shit out, and maybe we can finally share a drink at the tavern again. Marita.
Okay, put it in the journal. Wait, what's this say? The stone of the medallion has cracked, the gold setting is molted with dark stains. When you go to sea, be ready to lose an arm, a leg, even your life, but never, do you hear me, never part with this, Father. Okay, cool. Okay, it's in our library. Why did my... Oh. Because I gotta eat a coconut. You put the lime in the coconut, and then you pour it up, you put the lime in the coconut. It's dark in here. Oh, smuggler's chest. Let's go. Homemade gunpowder. There it is. Okay, we got rum. And decoration pier. Oh, you can find different decorations. Okay. Take all. Okay, so now... There we go. Now we can use our gun. Okay. Nice. Open another chest. Fast travel bell. Nice. Used to build fast travel points. Crafted that workbench. Lamp that will illuminate. Oh, nice! Yep, we want that for sure. Oh, but I can't... Oh, it's just a blueprint then. That must be a blueprint. Is this too a blueprint? No. I can use that. Is it an elixir? What just happened? This is a blueprint. Learn it. Okay. Discovery. Fill a lamp. Oh, it's just an empty lamp. Okay, fast travel bell building element and gun room grog. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Can I destroy those and take them? No. Okay, I don't like how dark it is. How do I get out of here? Right back this way? I guess so. Is there a door here? Oh, there's stairs. Okay. Oh, what about these? But these look like the sacks that we can make that hold stuff. Okay, whatever. Whoa! Really? Really? I said really? Stupid little dodos. Okay, sun's coming up at least. Where's my stuff? Wait, I still have my stuff on me. No, it's the other stuff. Okay. Well, Thirsty Boy, what are you saying? Let's harvest those. And then we have to use those. Get our health up there. And where did my home go? There it is. Okay. Woo! Okay, we gotta find a cave. We need to find a cave. Ow! Fuck! What? What? No. No. I had that guy. We hit each other at the same time. I should have killed him. Why is it showing my stuff over? Oh, I guess it is. Guess it is over here. Give me that hide. Ooh, we got 2 that time. Let's go. Okay, let's find this cave. We gotta get some copper. These look like it could be cavey. What is that? Is this a cave? No. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, these are definitely going to be caves. Like, okay, I gotta be able to mine this. Oh, a cave. Oh, you have to enter the cave. Hold on, let's see where we are on the map here. Oh, there's that, there's that, there's that. Okay, okay. Let's enter the cave. How am I hungry? Oh, because I died. Okay. So do I just mine this? No. There's gonna be something bad in here. I can't see. I should have made one of those lamps. Oh, here we go. Some copper. Okay, we definitely need one of those lamps. We got lots of copper, though. These are just wasted rocks. Okay, the cave system seems a little weird. I really did think we were gonna run into like super baddies down here, though, or something. This glowing stuff I thought would be something we would want for sure. It's over here. It's more copper. That's a weird system to have in place. I don't know how I feel about that. I think the copper should be just outside. You shouldn't have to enter a place for it. Do my tools not take damage either? Let's see if we end up finding a treasure chest or something at the end of this. Mine it all out. I wonder how long before it all spawns back. Like, this is a crazy amount of copper ore I'm getting too, I feel like. Like a ridiculous amount. Unnecessarily grotesque amount. Okay, now we can do smelting, kiln, make the ingots, and we'll get charcoal from it. Why are we getting all of that just from copper, though? That doesn't make sense. We should just be getting the ingots from it. Not enough inventory space. Should probably drop some rocks. I mean, when there's copper to be had, am I right? Well, no treasure chests or anything. I guess we just go. And there's no weight restrictions for how much stuff I'm carrying. This seems like a super, oh, hey Dodo. Early trial for this. I may be wrong, but this feels super early. like, there's still so much work to do, I feel like. It's crazy that you can't even sleep through the night. I don't have the energy to go all the way over there. What is this? Dr. Galen.
I need more coffee to function properly.
Seaweed. How'd you get here?
Captain.
How you doing, buddy? Oh, thank God. You cannot imagine how glad I am to see you. Okay. Why would you introduce yourself again? I'm your captain. How'd you end up here? Okay. So now I'm going to be able to have him for a worker? Is that right? Pretty much we need to build ourselves a boat. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, can I put him to work though? Okay, inventory's full. Is this stuff going to spoil? I don't think it is. Can I make... No. Okay. Wait, refill, repair, the lamp, yeah. Ah, I need more animal fat. Okay, okay. Oh, have you been playing the new WoW update? Let's put some pants on. I don't know how to use that. Okay, hold on. We gotta build things. We gotta build things. So what's new in the building? Okay, we can build this, but we need wood. That's quick. We need clay. I don't know how to get clay yet. It hasn't explained to me how to get clay. Oh, really? That's not bad. I couldn't get into Battleground. Oh, wait. Baldur's Gate 3. I still need to play that. I want to play it with Pixie. That's the plan. We just haven't had the time for it, like, together. Because it's a really long, big game, is it not? Yeah, I've heard it's so good. Like, I've heard. And I'm not surprised. All their games were always good. I still love Champions of Norath. Still one of my favorite games. Did that just fall on me and give me damage? I think it did. I think it also exploded on its own. Yum, yum, yum. It's funny because I love seaweed, like the rolls and the little sheets and everything. I love the spicy rolls and seaweed actually. That stuff's awesome. But I never liked dulse. Never liked dulse. Okay, can I mine like this? No. It's not even like hitting it like it's a structure. It's so weird. It's just clearing all the plants off it. Okay. Oh. Interesting, so I can break up their nests. That seems weird. How deep are you into the game? This one's on Steam, yeah, it's a demo right now. I think it's super, super early access. There's a lot of things it still needs. Can I break this down or anything? No. Just drop them. Okay, yeah, they actually drop. Okay. Now you can call your boat to sail to another island. Wait, what? Because I talked to that guy? Find pirates in the camp and free the captives. Okay. Weird. Feel like we should go there. Can I put a mark? I can. Never mind. I want more like a ping. No, okay. Let's just run over there. Started playing last week, got 45 hours in. Nice. Nice. Hells yeah. How many things have you fucked? I told Jess, I was like, we start playing that, I'm just gonna fuck everything. Like, I feel like I gotta. Like, whoa! They're all gonna attack me at the same time. I feel... Let's try the old axe. Oh yeah, the axe works better than the sword because I need to make a new sword. That's crazy. Okay, now I can fill that lantern though. Okay, so what is this thing here? Come here, pig. Oh, angry. Bunch of angry dodos. Okay, so the gun takes away their shield. Oh yeah, the axe is so much quicker too. That's crazy. Don't even think about it, dodos. Oh. What is this? Open the ancient chest. Minor healing. Amulet of stamina. Whoa! Made love to a devil? Hells yeah. Yeah, you gotta bang everything. Live your best life. Yeah, you can pretty much like seduce anything in that game, can't you? Which is amazing. Oh no, that one's empty. Oh, hey. Oh, I just picked them up? Oh, there we go. There we go. Some crab legs. Num 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 num. Calm down. Whoa! I also need to eat that. Oh! Whoa, whoa, whoa! They're so angry. Oh. Nope, don't miss. Oh, I can do a heavy hit even with the axe. Okay. There we go. Do I have those bandages on me? I don't. Okay, why aren't I fast healing this time? No, she didn't. No, see, this is why I cleared it with my wife before I even did it. Okay, now I need bandages? What the hell? Earlier I didn't need bandages, I just healed. Make up your mind. Well, that's why they're attacking. There's all kinds of... They have all their nests and everything here. Pick anything up here? Okay, I think there's only supposed to be another chest or something. And I'm just not healing it. Ooh. Can you get up here? I don't think you can. There we go. No bullets or gunpowder. Oh, that made you run away. Son of a! I ran out of both bullets and gunpowder. All you gotta do is tell your girlfriend, hey, calm down. She's not hotter than you. It was just... It was an experiment. I had to see. The devil tempted me. It's not my fault. It's the devil. Okay, these things are coming to attack me. Yeah, look. Look at them. Whoop, nope. Ah. The second I hit the button, I was like, wait, am I gonna forward step into that? Okay, let's bring these with us this time. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't have gunpowder anyway. Oh, man. Okay, we're just getting back our stuff, and then... I don't know where that other chest would be. Those birds do too much. Yeah! Yeah, it melted me! Melted me! It's crazy. They're dodos. I mean, like... They're not even alive. They're extinct. I think if they could attack like that, they wouldn't be extinct. That's just my theory, though. Okay, so where's this other treasure gonna be? Come on, I blocked. Oh. I am not good at Souls games. Oh! Oh, I thought I chopped off his head for a second. I got all excited. gotta find this other treasure in here. Oh, I bet it's through here. Oh, what's this down here? The cellar! Oh, God. I don't like dark things. It's a skeleton. Nothing. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, you're just... There's too many. Let's just grab that. Yeah, you come at me, bro. Just you. Just you. Yeah, come on. You know you want it. Come to daddy. I blocked. Oh, I did block. Oh, I didn't block that one. Oh, I actually got a pearl. Whoa! There we go. Okay. Can I open it? Open. Ooh, woven pillars, food prep. Tambaga ingot. Okay. Okay. Where'd it go? There's that. Oh, I guess we just learned the other things. That's why. That's why. New plans, yeah. So... It's a legendary, okay. Okay. So is that in here? I still don't know where to find clay. Like, the next thing we're supposed to be able to do is upgrade the sword with the copper, but I can't build a furnace because I need a clay. I need a clay. I need clay. Clay, clay, clay. Cayenne pepper. Basket of peppers. This is all just for comfort stuff. It's all deco. Weird. Not sure how I feel about this game so far. I think it needs a lot of work. That's my main thought on the game, I guess. Is there still a lot to go into it? Should I just try the ship? Question mark over here. I don't want to get too far from my base. I guess that's the point of building a tent, so that you can take the tent and sleep so that if you die, you spawn right there. Okay. And it's weird that those stay there. So am I supposed to find a treasure? Am I supposed to destroy the tent? Shrub seeds. I guess so. We're gonna do it. No. Oh, wait. Is it because I haven't read it yet that it's still... don't understand. Okay, stand in place. Huh. Well, I don't know what I'm supposed to find here. I found your note. Game looks not bad once they get further into the game. Yeah, I think it'll be good. It's just this is super early. I wasn't expecting the demo to be this early, and I'm kind of scared that they're gonna end up releasing it shortly. And yeah, I wouldn't be playing it then. If they announced that this was released in like a couple days or a couple weeks even, I'd be like, no, like this game still needs a minimum 6 months. A minimum. There's a lot of stuff they need to work on. And we haven't been playing it for that long. We haven't dove that deep into it or anything. It was things that like the second you load in, you notice. Like the not being able to sleep through the night thing. It's weird. Well, we'll go over here. And also there's like, I understand it's supposed to be Souls-like fighting, but if like for my hacking and everything, for harvesting, I shouldn't swing on trees like a Souls-like fight. You know what I mean? Can I take that? Use it, because I guess we just use it to see if we can get pearls. I don't know what the point of that is. Yes, I played Pal World. I kind of want to go back and play Pal World again, because I played it on launch, and then something coming up behind me? No. Okay. And then, what was that? Palm seeds. But I thought I already had seeds. But then I ran out of time. I forget what came out, but something came out, and I switched to that. And what I really wanted to do, yes, it did release super early. But there was a lot of fun things to do, and there was a lot that, exactly, it was so good, even on early release. And right away, there was a Pokemon mod, and I wanted to play the Pokemon mod. And I never did. Shrub seeds. Do you want those other seeds? I think we do. Let's get rid of those rocks. Take those seeds. Whoa! Actually, can I? Can you? Ah, sucker! Oh, there it is. What do you mean no pickup? Oh, no available inventory slots, so that takes up a slot. Okay. Let's do... I'm going to keep all my wood. Oh. Oh, okay. Different necklaces. Oh, no, we can get rid of that wood. Bone beads. Sold to smugglers. Oh, there's trinkets in this game. Okay. Yeah, I need to go back and play Pal World again. For sure. It's finding the time, though. Like, right now, my whole series on YouTube is I'm playing Minecraft for the very first time. And I'm only doing that. I'm trying to keep it to 25 minutes a day. But, man, it's tough. Like, I kind of want to play it a lot more. But then I know I'll ruin my series. And I want to do the same thing because I never played 7 Days to Die, so I want to do it with that too. 7 Days to Die, when I first tried to play it, I couldn't handle the graphics. It was triggering my vertigo. But now, oh, there is still one more treasure. Now, I guess they updated it where it's patched and the graphic, like, got a big graphic overhaul. Which is great for me. Because everyone told me when I was doing all the survival games that it was definitely one I had to play. I was just too late for it. I got into the survival games late. That's why. I was an RPG MMO guy. And, of course, old school Nintendo. What the hell, man? Screw you, you hit me. Did not, sir. Okay, so I'm out of bandages. But what if I... Oh, I'm out of soup, too. What if I eat this? No, it doesn't heal. Okay, that's the other thing, is right at the beginning of the game, our health just respawned. It was crazy. Made no sense. So to all of a sudden... Is this clay? No, I don't think we're getting clay. To all of a sudden now be like, oh no, you actually do need bandages. Because I didn't understand what the point of the bandages were. But no, now we need them. Okay, let's see. What do we get new? Oh yeah, we could put this nice big window in there. What's that take? Just fiber. Okay, let's do that. Look out onto the ocean. Well, I guess we just go back. Let's just sprint back to the base. And then we'll do this ship thing. Okay, why do you want me to... Yes, I know my inventory is full, so... Why would you want me to continuously... Oh, peppers! Okay, let's get rid of the shells. Find shells everywhere. There we go. What's this? Just a bush? When's the leopard gonna come out at me? Oh, there's that Castaway game too we haven't played since the first demo release and stuff of it. I wonder if that's out now. If not, it should be soon. It was okay, it still had a lot of work to be done too, actually. Are you actually doing anything, bud? Are you cooking things? Okay, let's make some stuff here. Some skewered meat. Spicy skewered meat. Or crab, I guess. Do a boiled crab. Do some more bacon and eggs. You have no available workers. Can I get him to work? You have anything for me? Yes, take this, it might come in handy. That's a bonus? Okay. Here, let me go empty my inventory slots here. Can we plant these? know what that's for either. Hey, where'd you go? Oh. There you go. Little lag spike. There you are.
I remain at your service.
Okay. Let's just go through all these options just in case.
Captain.
Strange ruins. That was it. Okay. So I can't put them to work. Okay, how about if I put a big old window right there? Well, that didn't work. The hell? That was a waste. Well then. Let's make a jacket now. And a bandana. Bandana or gloves? Okay, we'll put the jacket on. A little bit better. Put the gloves on. Let's make a barrel storage. Wait, what do you mean not enough resources? What do I need? Nails. Rope and coarse fabric. Oh, there. We'll just do one of these. Right at the foot of the bed. Stick that stuff in there. That. Okay, what do we need to make that, actually? Crafting utility. You. We can do that now? Yes, we can. Holy. There we go. We still don't have clay. There we go. What else? Yeah, I definitely want to play Power World with the Pokemon mod. I think that would be amazing. Oh, I'm hungry. Boo-hoo-hoo. Although I have no hunger meter, it's very confusing. Oh, I can evict people. Okay. But I can't make him a worker. Comfort is number 3. Okay. So where am I getting this clay from? So weird. Okay. We're gonna do the sailing thing. Cool. Don't like that I can't sleep. You know it's night. The ship is ready, Captain. Okay. Where? Where is it? Oh, there. Hey. And also, need a bigger boat. Okay. Oh, wait, no, this isn't... Yeah, fast travel set point. Okay, so I can just travel to these? No, it must be for other islands, maybe. Oh, and now we're sailing. Okay. Oh, that's change of view. Okay. And I can build on it. I can't have music. Okay, weird. Okay, there we go. Let's see, for steering the ship, yeah. Oh, so now I can just fast travel to that location whenever. Okay, that's really good, actually. So do I just go to this island? I'm assuming I can make a bigger ship at some point. Or a ship base. That'd be handy. Oh. We're pretty much nearing the end of stream. Oh my god, this is so slow. Undiscovered place. More undiscovered places. Ooh, this is slow. There's the island now. Is there a volcano over there or something? Big old mountain? The sky looks nice though. The fire and smoke graphics are pretty insane. Those look beautiful, I will say. Like, I'm guessing I'm gonna get clay on this island or something. They just don't have it on my island. I didn't try fighting one of those crabs yet. Shouldn't I be able to make gunpowder? Okay, we beach it. Then I guess we go look for stuff. What is that? Flowers? Misty orchid. Okay. Now I can make booze. Okay. Stove and pot. Alchemy table. Okay. How about clay though? Hook me up with some clay. Oh, bananas! What's screaming? Something's screaming at me. Okay, we got a cave. Oh, little fireflies. That's cool. I meant to try to plant those seeds too, and I forgot. Pour copper. I don't want copper, I want clay. Oh. to fill up that lamp too so I can see what it looks like. Oh boy. Get the copper. I need clay. Okay, so I was right. They are gonna stick enemies in these caves. Whoa. How many enemies? Oh, get out of here. Are you fucking kidding me? What'd he do? Attack my fucking toes? And now I can't fast travel over there. It's on a completely different fucking island. So I gotta call my boat back, and then... Well, that was a great stream, guys. I'm calling that. I'm calling that right there. I wonder where the boundaries are set, though, for how big the demo is. I am curious. I am curious how this game is going to turn out. It doesn't seem horrible. They just got to fix a lot of the moving mechanics, a lot of the survival mechanics. Like, it says I'm hungry, but I don't have a hunger meter. Like, you're gonna level up, you're gonna have a bunch of different stuff that you can, oh yeah, that you can, a lot of different biomes. I guess it's kind of weird too for a survival game because it has quests and stuff. Like, I don't know, the workers and stuff will be interesting. It's interesting. It's interesting. I'm curious to see what happens. But I actually thought this was a survival MMO game. So I misunderstood what this game was jumping into it. But we'll see. We'll see how it is. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for stopping in, saying hi. Again, thanks for the subs. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for all the good stuff. Don't forget to go subscribe to my YouTube if you're not already subscribed. Weekend Gamer Podcast. And yeah, let me know if you like my song. Here it is. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Oh, I can't escape. I can't escape.
I was almost you, but time never let us through. Graduation, fade to black, two separate worlds, no looking.
There we go. Okay. Have a great night.